Hi, I'm Brian. Kettle's on, make yourself a cup of tea. I will start off by apologising if the audio isn't great on this video. I am having troubles with my microphone at the moment. But today I want to talk about Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall leaving Doctor Who. I'm reading this from the BBC's news site because, well, it's the BBC that make Doctor Who. So it starts off, Doctor Who. Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall to leave in 2022. Jodie Whittaker is to step down from the lead role in Doctor Who, the BBC have confirmed. The first woman to play the Time Lord will bow out in autumn 2022, along with its showrunner Chris Chibnall. Whittaker will star in a 6-part series this year and 3 specials next year before she exits. In a statement, Whittaker paid tribute to Chibnall and the Doctor Who team, adding, "I will carry the Doctor and the lessons I've learned forever." Chibnall, who appointed the actress to replace Peter Capaldi in the role, has been in charge of the BBC One series since 2017. It has not yet been announced who will take over from Whittaker in the leading role. In 2017, I opened my glorious gift box of size 13 shoes, Whittaker said in a statement. I could not have guessed the brilliant adventures and worlds I would see in them. She continued, "My heart is so full of love for the show, for the team who make it, for the fans who watch it, and for what it's brought to my life. And I cannot thank Chris enough for entrusting me with these incredible stories. We knew we wanted to ride this wave side by side and pass on the baton together. So here we are, weeks away from wrapping up the best job I've ever had. I don't think I'll ever be able to express what this role has given me. I will carry the Doctor and the lessons I've learned forever. I know change can be scary and none of us know what's out there. That's why we keep looking. Travel, hopefully. The universe will surprise you constantly." For her final series, Whittaker will once again be joined by Mandeep Gill as Yaz and comedian John Bishop, who will play a new character named Dan. The 13th Doctor's first episode in October 2018 was watched by 11.5 million viewers, in the sci-fi drama's biggest audience in almost a decade. It was also the biggest show of that week, ahead of Strictly Come Dancing and Great British Bake Off. But the show's audience have dropped in recent years. Whittaker's last episode, broadcast in January, attracted a consolidated audience of 6.3 million, and I believe that was 4-point-something million for live viewers. While many have praised Whittaker's casting, some fans and critics have criticised the show's recent narrative direction. The Telegraph described recent episodes as flat, worthy and woke, despite Whittaker's talent as an actress. While the Sun reported, viewers were left furious by the show's unbearable political correctness. One of the long-running drama's unique features has been regeneration, where the Doctor completely changes their physical appearance, allowing the show to recast its lead role every few years. Chibnall is currently writing and producing the next series of Doctor Who, which will air later this year. It will be followed by 3 specials, the first of which will be broadcast on New Year's Day 2022, with another later in spring 2022. Whittaker's final feature-length special, where the 13th Doctor will regenerate, will transmit in autumn, as part of the BBC's centenary celebrations. Speculation will now turn to Whittaker's replacement might be, as Doctor Who approaches its 60th anniversary in 2023. Chibnall said, "Jodie and I made a 3-series now pact with each other at the start of this once-in-a-lifetime blast. So now our shift is done, and we're handing back the TARDIS keys. Jodie's magnificent, iconic Doctor has exceeded all our high expectations. She's been a gold standard for leading actor, and the responsibility of being the first female Doctor with style, strength, warmth, generosity and humour." He added, "She captured the public's imagination and continues to inspire adoration around the world, as well as from everyone on our production. I can't imagine working with a more inspiring Doctor, so I'm not going to." So there we have it, the news many fans have been waiting for. Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall are both departing Doctor Who. Now, I don't blame Jodie Whittaker for the current state of Doctor Who. I think she's done the best she can with what she's been given. I do blame Chris Chibnall because he's the showrunner, he's in charge of where the story goes and overseeing what the writers have wrote. So ultimately he is in charge of everything. And we all know that Chris Chibnall has taken almost 60 years of canon and completely ripped up and threw it out the window, because he's made sure that the Doctor's first incarnation wasn't William Hartnell. Instead it was the little black girl from The Timeless Child, who wasn't even from Gallifrey. This was done to make sure that the Doctor couldn't have started off as an old white guy. I'm sure that would have been the reason. I can't say that is the reason, but that is my opinion and many others' opinions on why it was changed. I stopped watching Doctor Who very early on in Jodie Whittaker's second season. I watched the first 3 episodes and I couldn't even tell you what the 3rd episode was about because I don't remember it. It was that boring. I have been a Doctor Who fan for most of my life. I remember watching it as a kid in the 80s growing up. John Pertwee's reruns are the first ones I remember watching. He's the first Doctor I do remember. Although I do remember also watching Peter Davison and Colin Baker in the 80s as well. and then when it came back again with Sylvester McCoy. So I have watched Doctor Who for a long time, but this last series completely put me off watching it. Will I come back when the new showrunner and new Doctor comes back? I'll give the first episode a go. Maybe it's the first couple of episodes, depending on how that first episode goes. But it doesn't matter who they get to play the Doctor, whether it's another female, whether it's a male. I don't care. The future of Doctor Who lies in the showrunner and the quality of the scripts. Because what I would like for my entertainment, and this may come as a surprise to many in the industry, is I'd like to be entertained, not lectured. It's the constant lecturing what has turned a lot of people off Doctor Who since Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker came on board. It's not what people want. People want entertainment to take them out of the real world's problems and be entertained for an hour. So if Doctor Who can do that once again, maybe I'll tune back in. As for who's going to be the next Doctor, well, that is going to be rumour after rumour for the time being. There's going to be everyone and anyone. But like I say, I don't care who the new Doctor is. Male, female, black, white, can be whoever, as long as they get someone who is a good actor and brings it all to the role. The main thing is who they get to be the showrunner. They need to leave politics out of it, they need to leave lectures out of it, and they need to just get back to being how it was when it was classic Doctor Who, and how it was when it was Chris Eccleston, David Tennant. Just good, entertaining sci-fi show. But the biggest problem the new showrunner it will have is going to be fixing what Chris Chibnall's done, the damage he's done to the show, because a lot of fans won't come back while The Timeless Child is still canon. Completely rewriting a show's 60-year history just because you can is no way to go. I mean, part of Doctor Who's appeal was the mystery of the Doctor. Nobody knew who he was, and that was a question that didn't need answering. So that is going to need fixing before a lot of fans comes back. It could be a case of too late to get fans back now anyway, with the damage that has been done. But what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to a new Doctor and new showrunner? Who do you think should be the new Doctor? Do let me know in the comments below. And that's all from me. I'm off to make a fresh cup of tea.